Honestly speaking, we have about 2/3 of the population or the children going out, that is moving upstream. As to, of course, we normally term it Akosumbo, Yeji,
yes,
and Abutuase and Bando in Bando Toko area. Then a third remains in town. So the third in town, what they do is, as I said earlier on, they carry firewood early in the morning. It is just unfortunate. I would have captured that aspect too. Early in the morning, around 5:30, you see them carrying firewood to Sugakope. So when they come, the small thing they get, they use some to fish or food to support the family. And then before they even go to school. So when they go to school, some of them, you see them dozing in the classroom. It's only a handful of them who are really serious.
So the children who go upstream, when do they come back? How old are they when they come back, or don't they come back?
Okay, some, we force them to come back because of this child trafficking law. So when some reach about 18 to 24 years,
yes,
before they come back, and you can just imagine such a person going to class 1, 18 or 20, 24 years going to class 1. Meanwhile, those who are here 6 years, they have to be at class 1. 6 years matching with 24 grown-up child. You can just imagine he will not feel comfortable even in the classroom, because some will be teasing him. Oh, at your age, you are more or less a father coming to join me here to learn. But some, once they are determined.
So how do you see the future of the village if many of the children go away and come back and they can't read and they can't write?
Honestly, education is the bedrock of every society or community. So the future of the village, I would say, is bleak. We don't have any bright future.
So if I was to ask you maybe 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be? Practical wishes, not I wish for money, I wish for health, I wish for time, but practical things that could make a difference. The
practical aspect here is, 1, the education. And with education too, I'll highlight on library, where people can just sit. Those of us who have already gone to school will be teaching them how to go about learning at the library. And then the classroom too. You can just see the dilapidated nature of the classroom block. So with that, even it's a shame at times when you go there, when the rain is about to fall, people have to go to those houses. That is one. Then the other aspect too is, people we normally think farming is a curse, or farming is meant for people who have not attended school. I want that aspect to be encouraged or to be promoted, so that we see that is the area we get our food stuff, that is the area we get life, because life comes from food. The third aspect will be the promotion of our language. God, in His own wisdom, has seen that there is a need for us to speak our local language. People, when they travel outside, then they tend to forget their mother tongue, which is really serious. Personally, I feel we have to address that issue.
You said that your town was founded by people from Nigeria. So when you talk about mother tongue, are you talking about Nigerian language?
No, we're talking about the Ewe language.
Okay. Okay, so you said that people came from Nigeria. How long ago was the village established?
This will be over 500 years. Yes. Over 500 years.
And how has the village changed in the past 50 years?
Well, the few of us who happen to attend school or climb the academic ladder, we are managing to change the lifestyle of the village, promoting education. There is a school building there which is put up by one of the inhabitants of this place, which is a clear testimony that we have education as our bedrock.
So I'm trying to understand that this is an extremely poor area. So you, for 500 years, have been surviving, but unable to build on that and move forward.
The time, even though you asked a short question, I will elaborate. The time we came here, by that time there was nothing like the Akosobo Dam and what have you. So we're having the flooding period, normally from July, August to September. And during that time, you get your bumper harvest, that's the fish aspect. Then the flood to fertilized the ground. So you can even, it promoted vegetable farming too. But because of the dam, the Akosobo Dam, this time there is no bumper harvest, the soil too is not fertilized because there is no flooding. So we are really hot. But all the same, God, I would say, has created the land, so it depends upon how you use it. So we feel that's why once the river water is here, personally I feel we have a bright future if we should irrigate the water river. Yes, that is the problem we're facing now. We need irrigation to promote farming in the area, so we can also export foodstuff to other areas. And people will definitely be hearing of the town and they will come. Those who have even gone upstream will also come back.
I'm thinking of two questions. One is how the population has changed, the numbers have changed. And the other question is, okay, now that we have something like the internet,
okay,
people in England can find out about Ghana, and people in Ghana can find out about England. So are people more restless and dissatisfied when they start to see what life could be like?
Well, now I would say education has brought life a little bit back to normal over here, or to normalcy over here. People are beginning to copy from each other because, oh, Mr. X has attended school. Look at where he is now. Look at the building he has put up. So I'll also go to school so that my lifestyle will also change. Not necessarily going to the white collar job aspect, no. Even the farming aspect too. People have started with the irrigation aspect and they are making living as compared to some few years or some years back. Then I would say home sweet home. Wherever you are, even if you happen to be in England, New York, or wherever, just to mention a few, your home, you don't have to forget it. At least whatever you have learned there, you must bring it back here for people also to benefit. So I know we benefiting from that aspect. Our learned colleagues who have gone outside, we copy them. So you can see that right now, the village or the town, as it was, there's a change now. So gradually, I would normally say God's blessing, and with help from individuals, we can project the town.